that put up so nobody even thinks about fucking with me. So here we are, the new camping area. Had to come back to get my tarp. Let me just open my door for you. But this is my uncle's old house that he was going to renovate years ago. And eventually I'll be probably helping him tear this thing down. But we'll take our way to the side of the house back here. Got a huge massive hole of some sort. Not sure if it was a shite hole for sewage or a well or what, but pretty creepy back here. But I did clear out a little path right up through here, and I think I figured out where we're going to be setting up base for right now. Alright, so this ground is pretty level right here, but I was thinking about putting my tent maybe like right here, and there's a whole bunch of logs I could use, dead logs, bigger logs, to make kind of a wall behind these pine trees and go along this little hill right here, because I want a little enclosement. Because eventually I'm going to have, my goal is to literally build this up and to build a wall around it so no animals or technically people can't get in without, you know, actually walking through something. There's plenty of wilderness to explore all through here, and a whole bunch of new stuff that I have to show you guys. Amazing tree, by the way. This is one reason why I chose this spot. Speaking of shite, by the way, there's some fresh shite of some sort of animal. Not sure, whatever it was. Definitely had diarrhea, it looks like. This is gonna be my little chill spot for the evening. Don't know if I'm gonna be putting up the tent today, but I will clean up this area some and show you guys what my envisionment is of this place and what I plan on doing with it, at least for right now. But wanted to take a moment to chill and relax and maybe crack open something I got special. Can't see it really because I'm so far away, because the ground is so unlevel. This is actually a few days past from the last time I was here, so we're actually not going to be drinking, and ended up spilling all that and wasting it, not intentionally, on accident. So I just sat here and like chilled out and rested and just kind of came back to my senses and, you know, relaxed, and literally laid right over here in this little hole where I was at the other day when I recorded. But Brella's here with me. We're chilling. We was eating. We ate some fruit mix, pot pie. Got some MRE flavored punch in my water dissolving. Today we're gonna actually go ahead and clean out and do like I was going to do the other day. So I'm gonna show you guys that here. Just find, pretty sure this is like a really old alternator maybe. So it looks like a pulley wheel right there. I'm not sure, but we found, well, Brella found 2 bottles, raked up that. So I got this side right here, all this cleaned out. Still kind of cleaning it up a little bit, but kind of shaping it out the way I want it. We have this huge pile of brush right here I got so far. Alright, so from about this tree, got the huge pile of brush, go all the way around, come out, and there's like a line, basically. I'm gonna do, probably going to that tree right there, probably gonna have to get rid of this one. I don't exactly remember how to get back here, but, because me and my Uncle Hugh, we're going pretty fast, but there are multiple markers along the way. For example, there's an old barrel right there, there's a creek right here, old dried up creek. And the further you get back here, the more beautiful it is, honestly. I've never really been back here in my life until recently. What is that? That big old hole, big old rabbit hole or armadillo hole.
Look at the hole.
We just came up from where the creek comes out right here. We just came from that way. But I noticed that this has like a hill on this side, slopes down. on this side slopes down. Kind of looks like rather an old trail, or rather a deer trail for a shooting lane, or I don't know, but we are at one of the main markers, which is the remnants of a very old house that we have to go to before we can get to where we start getting to where near the creek is. Yeah, you can definitely see now how this used to be a driveway. That's actually an old gate right here. And there's some old barbed wire right here. Some old fence post fencing. So this was the walkway slash driveway out to where this old house used to be. Y'all definitely have to come do a investigation here one night, because this place is definitely creepy. But whoever put this here on this gate, whoever tied this is probably dead and gone. And no telling how long this has been here. I'm just going to show you guys over there. That's the pond where we start to go to the creek. And this is as far as I'm going to go right now, because I don't want Brilla getting inside that house because it's very dilapidated. What there is, there's an old typewriter over there. Pretty cool. An old TV. But we're definitely going to come back here and do an investigation, and eventually definitely going to bring my metal detector down here. There has been some animals coming through here recently. I'm pretty sure these are rut marks from pigs or hogs. They're all up to this trail right here. And there's a lot down there too. Found this really old 2-liter jug. Has this metal cap on it. I'll have to date this and figure out how old this is. So, Billy, you want to show them your jar you found? Yeah, that jar. Just laying right here in the mud. But now that we're up closer, you can see that this surely, obviously, was attached at one point. And that's where we follow the creek back up. It's a pretty giant hole right there. Not sure if there's any activity in there. It probably would be. It's a pretty nice little hole. It's not covered up either. But it makes me wonder, like, this used to be like, probably was definitely all dirt, because there's no remnants of a bridge or anything right here. Or even really fence posts. Fence posts start way up there. This is a pretty cool jug. Just found it laying right here. It's been imprinted there for a long time beside the creek, but it looks like an old, similar to like a 40 bottle, but it says dispose of properly. And on the back right there it says no refill. So pretty cool find. Chugging down that H2O. Yeah, we definitely took us a little hike. Definitely gonna have to come back one day soon again and put up my little area fence thing I got. There's some fence back there by that old dog house that I was gonna repurpose, put up here. Fire pit set up, do everything inside of this little area, so it'll be contained. We've probably got an hour worth of sunlight left, so we're not gonna be here for much longer. So if you guys do want to see more and you like what you've seen so far and you're interested in seeing what happens in the future mischief we get into and doing our exploration and doing our own thing and building this camp up and really giving my channel and myself somewhere that we can properly call our own. So I appreciate every one of you, and I'll see you guys in the next one.